I feel like of everyone in the space, we get almost a press release from you guys like every week or every other week. You guys always have a partnership, always have an announcement. One that really jumped out to us is with the creators. Is it Doubted? I had it right in front of me.
Doubted Athletes.
Doubted Athletes guys. Yeah. So that one's got a unique story because I think you guys think differently about like how to reach the young baseball fan, the young consumer. Those guys were actually outside your fence, like filming events, creating content. Then you guys saw it and thought, hey, this would be a great partnership for us to have. We're able to bring them in, give them some access, control some of that access. So maybe talk about that partnership in particular, and then just in general about how you guys think a little bit differently about content beyond just a live stream. You know, that's almost table stakes these days, and you guys have meaningful numbers there, but you think much more deeply about integrating with existing creators with audience, I believe.
No, absolutely. And I love the way you kind of said that they were filming outside the fence or outside the gate. So, you know, our role is to really open up the fence. Hey, come inside the ropes, right? Come inside the fence and help us film. We look at it as we're meeting our audience where they consume the content, right? And that's on YouTube, that's on Instagram, that's on these streaming channels, and that's what we're coming to. We want you on YouTube. We know you're on YouTube. You're on Instagram. You're on TikTok. We're coming to you. We know where the younger generation of people are watching, right? So for us, it's very big to keep doing these deals with Doubted Athletes. We want to give unique access to the games, to the players, how we position the cameras. You know, listen, we're paying for the fields. We're paying for the TVs. We're paying for the umpires. We're paying for the scorers, the cameramen. This is our event. We're the ones spending millions of dollars putting on these events on the fields. And what we really want to do is we want the viewers and the kids to have a fantastic experience. We're going to do all these different things, but these are also media rights. This is a media rights play right now too. Now, with that said, mom and dad come to the game. We hope you have your phone out. We hope you have a camera. We hope you're filming it. We hope you put it on Facebook, YouTube. We hope you share it with grandma and grandpa. We love seeing that content all over the place on the parents' social media platform. But we're doing these deals with youth prospects. We're doing these deals with Doubted Athletes. We're doing 75 plus YouTube live events now with PG. We're live streaming these events because this is our content, PG content, right? And, you know, unfortunately, there's also a lot of people taking our content and not having our permission and using it for commercial purposes, monetizing it on different platforms. And it's something that we're going to have to put a stop to because they don't have any right to it.
You sound like Dana White a little bit. I feel like every time he talks about the same issues, a little bit about people just stealing content and everything. Going back to the youth prospects and Doubted Athletes deal, what's that open up for sponsorship inventory? What's the strategy there?
Well, I think with anything, the more eyeballs that we get on our content and the more unique ways that it's filmed, right? The different angles, putting a camera maybe on the umpire, maybe there's something on the third base umpire, right? Just these different angles. You know, we have a lot of flexibility. You've seen us at games. We take the cameraman and follow the pitching coach out to the mound and listen to the conversation. We're in the dugout talking. So for us, I think it's trying to be innovative in the way that we air and show the youth content. And for that, it's again, I'm you know, I don't want to push sponsors too much, but I do. You know, this is an open, to me, an open book for the Chases or the Citibanks or the Geicos. You have 15, 16-year-old kids about to open up a bank account. You have kids about to drive. To me, I would be all over this if I was a bank. I'd be all over this if I was an insurance company. And the eyeballs that you have on us, we have a captive audience that you can talk to. And again, for us too, it also opens up even more NIL opportunities for the kids themselves, right? The kids can make money if they don't get drafted. They go to college, they're making money. And a lot of them are establishing themselves off of the PG content. We don't make money off of that. They want to go sell their own NIL rights to a shoe company, a bat company, a ball company. I mean, I think, you know, in the first round, Drew Burris, who was the 8th pick in the draft by the A's, got a bat deal. You know, I'm using Max Clark when he's on the Tigers in the minor league system. That kid is all over the place with different deals. But I think by the time he left high school, he had 100,000 followers on Instagram. And for the kids and their advisors and their parents, Perfect Game is a great place for them to build their own personal brand as well by getting the exposure that we offer.